I can feel like 80 rats in my Marys. Me and Drizzy back to back, it's getting scary. If you fucking with my eyes, just don't come near me. Put some bins all on your head like Justin Terry.
Viewers, let's get it. This is the Faison View Podcast, episode 164. Man, we out here, man. 64 to be exact. Man, another quarantine day, another quarantine week, man. We're going to get through this. You already know, man. Subscribe, hashtag Leak, L-E-E-K, F-A-I-S-O-N. Subscribe, hashtag L-E-E-K, F-A-I-S-O-N, man. The Faison View Podcast, man. We back every Thursday, 5 p.m. You know what I got here in front of me. Color Power, 1CLR, POWER.com. 1CLR, POWER.com. Best handcrafted jewelry. Best handcrafted necklaces, waist beads, anklets, you name it, man. We getting started. We getting to it, man. Getting to the bag. Keep it going. Today, your topics here today. Things to do to stay productive while you're at home, man. While you're at home, quarantining, chilling, what can you do productive? You know what I'm saying? Second, I'm gonna get into it a little bit. Chris Brown or Usher, man? Who y'all got? R&B, Chris Brown or Usher? Next, why is fame dangerous and why is it not? Let's talk about that. Lastly, you already know. Lastly, would you rather have a pause button on your life or a rewind button? Would you rather pause or rewind? Run it back. So let's get right into it, man. You already know this is an episode of Faison View Podcast, man. Tune in. All your friends, listeners, and viewers and supporters, man, make sure y'all tell a friend that tell a friend, man. It's going up, man. It's going up. And before I start, man, just brief thing I want to say while you're at home as well. Before I start this topic, you can be learning how to trade, learning how to market. And with this company, Forex, man, y'all can do a lot, man. Y'all can be creating generational wealth for your loved ones. You can be paying bills off. You can be creating residual income. Man, you could do a lot with Forex, man. Make sure y'all tune in and just let me know, man. Hit me up, DM me, message me at malikspace-ghost, M-A-L-I-K, space, the word, S-P-A-C-E, ghost, the word, G-H-O-S-T, man. Make sure you hit me up on all platforms, man. Look, we trying to get to this money. While everyone is sitting here and we're going through a hard time with Forex, you could be taking advantage of the market. The market is crashing. We have foreign currency in Forex. You could be benefiting off of within buying and selling what is crashing with the U.S. And you could be benefiting, man. Come on. Let's go, man. Y'all got to tune in, man. Tune in. Y'all need the information. I got it for you, man. Let's go. All right, things to do while you staying at home right now, man. How can you be productive? One, create content. You know what I'm saying? Create content. Be creative. Do different things. I see a lot of posts, even though it's funny, but it's real. There's a lot of posts that people in the club, you know what I'm saying, in their own house, like good environment, just really enjoying your family, enjoying your time off too. Get some rest. That's one of them as well. But create content, man. Get your information out there, and just try to be creative. Think of new ways to have fun, man. For real. I feel like this time off is really an eye opener to how much we take life for just granted, and the little things, and just going outside and just doing little things. Just going to the store, like you just understand that this life, man, it's nothing given, man. It's not every day that you're promised to be here. So yeah, set a daily schedule, man. Set a schedule for yourself. Me, for instance, like I had my son with me. Like, I love my baby, but I had to set a schedule for him so he can be good and make sure he's learning while he's out of school. Make sure he's really grasping the educational side of things, and also you having fun. So I set a schedule for that. Set a schedule for the personal things that I need to do within working at home, within putting out content, and you know what I'm saying, doing things that keep my mind off of what's actually going on, even though we do have to be mindful and watch the news and keep ourselves updated. But at the end of the day, man, you really just have to live every day like it's your last, man. Point blank period. While we in this house, man, just focus on things that you could be doing. Focus on things that you need to get done. You feel me? Let's say declutter and organize, man. Like organize your space, organize your area, your homes, whatever the case may be. Organize, declutter. You know what I'm saying? Take everything in and make sure that you know, organize everything you need to organize so you don't have to come back to that, man. Get all those little things out the way and make sure that exactly, man. It's pivotal that we just not stress ourselves out during this time. If anything, is more of an eye opener to when we get out of this crisis we going through right now, this big pandemic we're going through right now. Like, don't take life for granted when we get out. Like Hennessy said, she was just like, Cardi B's sister was just basically like, yeah, when I go out, after this, I'm partying every day. Like, hypothetically speaking, but still, like, enjoying your life. Really enjoying your life and cherishing it even more. Feel me? Self-care is the best care. Self-care. Make sure you take time out for yourself. No matter if you have kids or not, like, take time out for yourself. 1 to 2 to 3 hours a day. And if you don't have kids, just making sure that you really actually self-care, get your mental together, get your mind state together. Like, I know one thing for certain is that we really have to come come together, man. We really have to come together no matter how much you feel like being in a house is a burden. No, it's not, because it opens your eyes. Everything happens for a reason. So just take that reason and just keep it going, man. Keep it going, keep pushing, man, for real. I would say social interaction, making sure you talk to people, stay social. Don't stay so introverted to the point where nobody can contact you. Like, I'm like that as well sometimes because I'm so into what I'm doing in my work and my craft and things I want to do. But also just take time out for your social life, man. Communicating is healthy. Communicating is important for real too. And hey, look, I had to learn too. I'm still learning. You feel me? I always wanted to think of myself as a great texter, but sometimes and most times I'm not. Solely of the fact that I feel like I'm just doing too much, you know, just overstressing myself, overwhelming myself. But, you know, just relax, chill sometimes, you know. One thing I'm going to try to do during this time is meditate. I'm going to try to meditate, relax, and try to do some yoga. Like, I want to form new habits while this time we're out. Form new habits and good habits. So when, after this, you know, it just becomes daily habits. And I feel like meditating and yoga is really an unkept secret. Because I'm not all the way into it either. But when I do it, I feel good. I feel rejuvenated. Like yoga, you probably wouldn't even think stretching is a good form of meditation. But it is, though. It is. I did it, this morning, and just like, I felt revamped. I felt good. I felt different, you know. So I definitely would say yoga too. Work out, man. Like, work out. You know, I'm trying to get back into it. I want to get my swole back on, man. For real. I gotta get back to it. I don't want to be OC crazy big, but I want to get back my bulk. I want to gain some more weight and build myself and just run around the neighborhood, man. Get out, even though, you know, other things are going on social, but I'm sure if you're staying away, you run around the neighborhood, you know, just be mindful of who you come in contact with. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you still gotta live at the end of the day. We all need fresh air. I understand what's going on, but we still need to get outside. Like, that doesn't mean go all the way to West Bubba and go party and do nothing. You can get outside in your neighborhood, whatever the case may be, your patio, whatever. Utilize your space, you feel me? Definitely utilize your space, man. And last and not least, man. Play some games, man. Like, play some games. Take your mind off of the stress, man. Like, you got people, YouTubers out here really taking control over the content, getting millions and millions and millions of views and getting paid for it just by playing video games. And I'm not even trying to just be funny. I used to love video games, love them, like, to the point I can't get off them, but I'm not like that no more. But sometimes that could de-stress you too, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do things that's good for you, you feel me? That's good for you. And next, man, let's get into it. You know, we offer things that we could do in the crib that's productive. You already know, man. two of the best entertainers, two of the best performers, two of the best artists in R&B, two of the best artists in general. And I was just having this discussion too. I also had the Chris Brown Miguel discussion. I ain't getting into that right now. But Chris Brown or Usher? Like this is a good question, and I really feel like both of them can be kings of R&B. First, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go explain Usher's side, because in this debate, I have Chris Brown, and I'm gonna tell you why. But Usher is more. I would say Usher is more of an R&B act than Chris Brown, because Chris Brown, just like Usher, is multi-talented, but Chris Brown is also into the pop realm, R&B, of course, even pop, R&B, and also rap. He's into a lot of different genres. Even Chris Brown has created a lot of different sounds too, because even though it can sound like R&B and pop, it's kind of not that in a way as well. But Chris Brown has R&B hits like Crawl. He has Forever. It like too many to even name. But that's not what I'm posing. And then Usher, Confessions alone is just different, nice and slow, just different. Like, I feel like both of them, their discography of music and catalog, you can't really argue that. But what I will argue is the performance of how they performed in their career. And I feel like consistently wise, and that's why I chose Chris Brown, consistently wise, I feel like Chris Brown has been more consistent. And there's no knock on Usher, because anybody could just say Usher. I wouldn't be mad at it. But Chris Brown has been so consistent in his work. Even the Heartbreak on Moon, like that album was different. I hope she do. Please take a listen. But just like consistency wise, that's where I would put within that conversation. It's a difficult conversation to have. But I feel like definitely of this generation, and you could say in general, but you do have a lot of great R&B, great R&B. You got to think about it. Even if groups are involved too, even though it's not individual, but you have that too. You got Jodeci, you got Jagged Edge, you got New Edition, you got Keith Sweat, you got Teddy Pendergrass. Like, if you really want to go back, and I'm not going to name who, who obviously will be in the conversation, but it's many R&B classics, classic legends, you feel me? But I feel like within the 2000s and above, it has been Chris Brown and Usher, no debate, no at all. It has been them running the game. And both of them ran the game at a very young age. I think both of them started around that same age of 16, 17, around that realm. But in this one, I'm going to give it the edge to Chris Brown. Both amazing performers. But I just feel like Chris Brown, C Breezy, he got everything, bro. Like, for real. Seriously. And even though, oh yeah, well, you just suck it. Nah, I just give our black kings the credit they deserve. You feel me? I hate that narrative of like, oh well, you suck it, man, or you doing too much. Nah, you can always give another man respect without trying to come off as spicy or saucy. I don't like that. I don't like none of that stuff, because that's just a bad painted narrative. Like, that man can't give each other compliments and stuff like that. Man, shout out to both of them, but I say Chris Brown in this sense. And I would say go down the album lists and then you go down the songs, but it's so much of that, both of their catalog, I couldn't really even get to that. You feel me? Like, both of their catalogs is insane. So to even debate that would be stupid, you feel me? But I just felt like, hey, I want your comments on it, I want your views on it. Make sure you let me know, man. Chris Brown or Usher, man. Let me know, because I was having this debate, and I really want to know how people feel, man. I got C Breezy on this one. Next, man, why is fame dangerous, and why is it not? Fame is so dangerous, and I can see it outside looking in, because we've seen a lot of our legendary status celebrities fold from being famous. And I feel like with being famous, it comes a lot of different things that goes unnoticed. And even just first and foremost, with all these entertainers and rappers who have passed away, and within the celebrity realm, you know, just in violent acts. Just that solely alone. Wherever you walk, wherever you go, you are a target. So just being mindful of that, and being mindful of that you can't be and move as a regular human being. That's it's different. You have celebrities that can go out and be seen and not be that noticed. So that's cool. I understand that. But you got big celebrities that go anywhere and they're being watched, and you never know what can happen during that day. So and you have families that are involved. Like I feel for a lot of famous people, even though like a lot of people feel envious and I don't look at it in that way, because at the end of the day they're human beings. I feel like we dehumanize celebrities so much that like they're not human beings. And just for instance, in this situation with us being quarantined, us going through this coronavirus thing, you see how much like these celebrities are just human like you. They are celebrities because they worked hard, they grinded hard and dedicated whatever their craft was to make it to where they were. So instead of being jealous, you need to respect that. There's a lot of people that do, but it's a lot of people that don't. There's a lot of people that are envious, a lot of people that hate. And fame, I just feel like it's all mental. It's mental because you have to really try to control your own narrative and really get in your mind that this is the life that you're living now. And no matter what you came from, you can't act in a certain way from what you were in your past. You have to move and interact different. And I feel like it's a tough road to have. And you have a platform now, so you have to speak on certain things and you have to do certain things. You're not obligated to, but a lot of people look at you a certain way if you don't. So it's just it's tit for tat, tit for tat, tit for tat. And I only say this because I just feel like, just in general, we just have to treat each other like human beings, like celebrity or not. We just had to treat each other like human beings and stop dehumanizing people and understanding they're human just like you, man. For real. Why is it not? Why is it not dangerous? Fame cannot be dangerous because you have access to a lot of things. It can, and that's another reason why it can be dangerous, because you have access to certain things that you never had access before, and that could be detrimental depending on how you move with that, when we're coming with that. But I think it's not, because it gives you access to information, it gives you access to different things that the regular human being could not get, or regular 9 to 5 or whatever you feel like they can't get just like with a snap of a finger. And I feel like that's why it's not as dangerous, because you have access. When you have access, you can control the narrative, but it's still dangerous because an overlap of access can cause you to deteriorate for real as a human being. Because if you have access to this, something that you always wanted to do, or you feeling like you're going through something, and then you start doing opioids per se, just hypothetically speaking, you start doing opioids. That money and fame doesn't have so much of value, because you're not your full self to even make it valuable. You feel me? So that's why I feel like fame is dangerous, and why is it not? I feel like it was just a random good topic to bring up, because I feel like a lot of people don't really understand what these celebrities go through, and I feel like some people do need to have that back, even though they have money, they flaunt and stuff like that, but that's all a facade too. You had to look through the mirror. We all are human beings. Feel me? Most of them just want to be treated as human beings. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be good. You know what I'm saying? Good to the people, everybody. Respect everybody. Man, lastly, man, you already know I had to shake it up. You already know I had to shake it up. Would you rather have a pause button on your life, or would you rather have a rewind button? Hold up. Hey, or rewind button. Difficult question, of course. I feel like I don't want to ever say I had to live life with regrets, but in this particular would you rather, Would I rather have a pause button or rewind? Pause is only like just stopping for that moment because you can always come back and resume. So it's not like that moment is going anywhere. I would say rewind because it's a lot of, just like anybody in life, it's a lot of dumb things I've done in life that I wish I never have done. But I still don't live life with regrets. But I would definitely probably say rewind. And I would say pause too, but because pause just to really gather your thoughts and get yourself together in that moment before you do whatever you were about to do. If you felt like that was stupid or not, you know, everybody has those moments in life where you just be like, just daydreaming one day, like, why would I do that? Like, what's good with me? Like, one of the moments. I would probably say rewind, because this was just like it's just moments in my life that I felt like I could have did this better. I could have did that better. I could have went a different way about this. I could have, just little things. But with life, I feel like you live and you learn, and that's what makes life so beautiful in a way, because you have people that have been going through pain and suffering all their life, and then just that one moment, everything changes within a blink of an eye. And also, you have people that just been coming up, spoil you, coming up, getting their way, and then life hits them like that, and it goes the other way. So everything in life happens for a reason, of course. But in this instance, what I'm saying, I'm hitting that rewind. But you talk about rewind, run it back. That's all I'm gonna say. Run it back. Hold on, I gotta do that over again. Let me try again. And man, I love y'all guys, man. Listeners, viewers, and supporters, man. You already know we here every single Thursday, 5 p.m. Color Power is here with me. You already know how we coming, man. You know what I'm talking about. 1CLR POWER.com. You already know, man. Get yours today. Necklaces, waist beads, anklets, man. I'll be updating the website. We out here. And lastly, before you go, if you are interested in Forex, please let me know. Give me a DM, give me a call if you have my personal number. Hey, man, I'm trying to create generational wealth for all of guys, everyone. You know what I'm saying? This is an opportunity that shouldn't be passed up, because it's people out here really, really getting residual income and really providing for their family, really providing for their lifestyle off of Forex, man. It's up to you, man. Take advantage of it. Man, peace, guys. Much love, man. Thank you for tuning in to Faison View Podcast.